What's going on, guys? Another day, another W. We're over here. We picked up a load going to North Carolina. I just wanted to record a video, kind of check in with you guys. I've been kind of doing all of these TikTok things and short videos that I tend to forget that I love doing the long videos like this. So we don't have a lot today, pretty much like 600 miles. Not too bad. We got good money for it, and we have already a load booked up to go to Vegas. My friend is gonna help me go to Vegas. He's sleeping right now, but he's gonna help me go to Vegas because he wants to celebrate Christmas over there. So pretty much we did good, and we'll see what's gonna happen. I kind of want to work throughout the whole thing. I don't want to get stuck by Christmas. I don't really celebrate Christmas this day that you guys probably celebrate Christmas. My Christmas is a different date, and that's in beginning of January. So that's when I'm gonna kind of go to church and celebrate my Christmas and all of that. But I will probably stop celebrating with people that I care about, and probably get some, like, you know, just do something interesting and be like in a family oriented kind of thing. So it's kind of windy over here. I'm not gonna lie, we are not that heavy, which is good and bad. If it becomes windy along the way, that can be a little bit tricky, but overall that's very good because we are not gonna be spending fuel. I didn't have the chance to wash my truck or trailer, and I think I'm gonna do it today, but we'll see what's gonna happen. I just gotta fuel up over there by a little bit further away from Columbus. I had to drive like 90 miles to get to this pickup spot. They pretty much loaded me kind of fast, to be honest. They took maybe like half an hour, 40 minutes, which I love, because yesterday I was getting a load from Pepsi and delivering to one of their warehouses, and they took 7 hours to get me loaded. That was something else, I gotta tell you. I mean, the load was not like, you know, like a long load. It was like 280 miles, but still, when I finished up loading at 9:30 like p.m. So I don't know what to tell you. It's kind of bad when it comes to like that, because you don't sleep and this and that, you know. And but now I have everything scheduled up. I'm gonna go to North Carolina. From North Carolina, I'm gonna go somewhere, I think south or something like that. I think it's 80 miles empty that I need to go, and I'm gonna pick up a load going to Vegas. I'll go to Vegas, and I'll try to make next week work, because in trucking, like I said, for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, those 2 weeks you're probably gonna lose. I'm gonna try to trick the system at least for the Christmas time, like I did for Thanksgiving. I don't expect to make anywhere near what I made at Thanksgiving week, because that's a jackpot pretty much. But I hope that I'm gonna make something decent, just enough, you know, to pay for my expenses, get me by, and, you know, for me to kind of rest by home. New Year's week, I'm not sure if I'm gonna work. I'm gonna maybe try to get like weekend load, or maybe do Monday to Tuesday. We'll see what I get. We'll see what's gonna be on the load boards, but I'm not sure. That week, I'm not too positive. I just don't think it's gonna work out. It's how it usually is. Those 2 weeks, you can't really do anything about them. I'm not gonna be showing my friend because he really doesn't want to be recorded. He doesn't like to be on camera. I don't think I'm gonna be staying in Vegas like for a hotel or anything like that. I don't really think that I'm gonna have time, because we're not gonna be over pushing ourselves, you know, just like a little push and this and that. So we can have enough time for me to have enough time to wash my clothes, you know, do things like that, just get myself prepared for the upcoming week. Even though I think I'm gonna be coming home back on Wednesday, we'll see what's gonna happen. Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. We'll see. I just don't know. I just don't know. I finally changed my windshield wipers. These are Michelin. They are good, but for some reason they do not catch the top part. Maybe because I didn't buy, like, you know, big enough the thing, or maybe I didn't set up something. Oh, that fell. So I don't know what's going on with that. I gotta check that out whenever I get the chance. But these ones work pretty good. They were the most expensive ones over there that I can buy. So they say that they last a long time, like 3 times more than the regular ones that you can buy. So we'll see if that's true. Waiting over here at the truck stop, just a ride over here, but it's good discount over here for the fuel. That's why everyone is over here. And now this guy that just doesn't want to move from the fuel kind of line, and I'm stuck and I can't even fuel up. I prepared some sandwiches. I didn't put a lot of stuff into it, just like some prosciutto and ketchup. I'm gonna heat it up, but I couldn't really eat anything for the past 3 days because I had some kind of stomach virus, and I had some, you know, I couldn't eat anything pretty much except plain pretzels or like bread, and I ate very little of that, so it was kind of hard to drive and work and have enough energy for everything. But that's why I kind of was not recording for the first half of the week. So now that I'm gonna finally have my first meal, I can kind of, you know, expect to have some energy today, because I feel today my energy dropped like this. So we'll see. This guy just doesn't want to move. I can't believe this. Ay. Look at that. Look at that. That's a lot of trucks waiting. A lot of trucks waiting. I'll reach back when the guy moves away. So it's raining bad. Let's go. We got some food. Ay. Okay guys, so finally we are done for today. I arrived over here and it's almost 1 a.m. I'm gonna go to sleep. I arrived at the delivery site. I didn't go to a truck stop like I intended to. It was raining the whole day, so it kind of washed my truck, so that's good. And pretty much I'm gonna be going to sleep, and tomorrow we're gonna be picking that load, going to Vegas. I gotta go soon because my friend is sleeping and I can't wake him up. So let's go. What's going on, folks? Another day. We'll see. Over here, I needed to go around the building to deliver this load. They are just about to unload me. I just chucked my wheels, parked over here. And I hope they're gonna be fast because I need to go. I really do need to go because I don't want to be spending time over here wasting it when I can be picking up that load for Vegas. Just finished. I'm gonna be heading out to the pickup. I have like an hour and a half, and I'll be on my way. Just arrived over here at the pickup. They told me that they're gonna let me know. They took my phone number, so I guess I'm waiting for a phone call right now. I can't wait to take a shower. I really need to take a shower. I'm gonna be just chilling over here. I don't know, there's a couple of trucks like next to me. I think there's like 5-6 trucks. We're all waiting for a call. I think they're probably gonna be ahead of me, even though my load is going to Vegas. I don't think I'm gonna be going anytime soon. We'll see. Over there on papers it showed like 3:15 that I should have been here, and I came at 11. So I don't know. These are the scales over here. A little thing to show like what we need to do. That's where I got checked in. Right over there. There's an old lady. She's nice. And the truck's over here. Yeah. I'll be waiting. Finally picked up this load. I'm trying to wait over here until this guy moves and I'll be on my way. We have to go to Vegas. We have a lot of miles to run. So, oh, he just moved in. Let's go. Finished up with the shower, got some sandwiches over here, and we'll be on our way. We have a lot to drive. I'm just waiting for my friend to kind of come back and we go. Why is it when I always try to go to Vegas on Friday that the traffic jams are just like terrible? Like Atlanta, before Atlanta, if I go from South Carolina, North Carolina, I don't understand. I don't get it. I always lose at least like 3 hours on a traffic jam. I should probably just like sleep throughout the day and just drive on the noon. I don't get it. I don't get it, honestly. My friend asked if the shades can be closed, so I needed to close them. But yeah, that's the whole point. I don't know how long is this gonna last. It's kind of frustrating in a way. We'll see. I hope I'm gonna pass Atlanta fast. Managed to get a shower, eat something. I've been fasting for some time and it's been doing good for my physique. Now I'm feeling better, but I also want to keep going with the whole fasting thing to see if I can, just correct myself, because right now I can probably start training again and I want to kind of get myself in a decent kind of position before I start training again, Yeah, both lanes, like going back and going forward, are just bad. Like there's a lot of, I don't understand why is there so many people around this Atlanta area before Atlanta. I don't know what's so exciting about Atlanta. I mean, it's a decent weather, okay, but I don't get what is like, what's the big deal out of Atlanta? Like, can someone tell me like what's interesting in Atlanta? I don't really get it. I don't get it. It's always like the biggest traffic jams you're gonna find over here. The biggest traffic jams. They've been raising rents since, I don't know, for the new year and this and that. I don't know if it's because of the economy or people are just greedy, but everywhere people have been like raising rents year after year. I'm gonna try to, get a house, I hope, but we'll see how that's gonna go. I hope the camera is not like too shaking. So I'll leave you guys because it's moving a lot now since I'm going fast. So I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. I'm finished for tonight. My friend is coming by to finish with the whole like kind of with the driving. My brain is kind of fuzzing out right now. I'm gonna go wash my teeth. We're gonna do a little break, till he starts his shift and all of that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. What's going on, folks? Just woke up. It's time for me to drive now. I'm still kind of bloated in my face. I gotta wash myself real quick. And my You're gonna be on my way. It seems that prices in Oklahoma are very good. Yesterday, the prices went up a little bit when it comes to diesel, but 2 days ago, I saw diesel in Oklahoma City. Damn, what's going on with my truck? The prices in Oklahoma were $2.45. Yesterday, the prices went a little bit up, and they went to like $2.49. So, but hey, $2.49. I don't remember in the past 3 or 4 years prices being that low. The lowest that I have seen, and it was this year, it was $2.66 in Oklahoma. This is like 15-16 cents off, which in trucking makes a huge difference. Seems I can't do anything to record a proper video. I'm just gonna go like this because the road is just extremely bad over here. So we're approaching over there. Prices for fuel are very good. I hope I'm gonna be able to make it with my fuel tank over there, because I think I have, I don't know, we'll see, but I hope I will make it, and I hope I will fuel by that low price, because that's gonna save me some money. Yeah, so let's go. Just stopped and got some coolant over here. Bam. But over here by Walmart, I'm gonna try, you try to save money as much as you can. It's 3 times cheaper than to get it at the truck stop. So got some waters, got some bananas. That's something that I like to chew on, like over here. So let me just pull this in, and we will be on our way. Finished up with that too. We're heading out, and hope I'm gonna arrive in time to kind of rest, because we don't want to overwork ourselves this week. So it should be fine. Next stop is the truck stop, where I'm gonna actually eat because I'm fasting. So we'll be going. Luckily I saw it in time. I forgot again to put my cap back on my antifreeze, coolant. So managed to see it, managed to find it, and now we are good to go. Let's go. Back at it again. It's kind of dark outside, but I managed to stop to eat something, a little bit of a snack. Burger King has still that $7 trio thing, which is very good. I smashed all of it, and now I'm just continuing. I hope that I'm gonna get soon to Oklahoma, so I can just get some fuel for cheap. I was worried that I was not gonna have enough fuel in the tank, but I'm gonna easily go over there, and I'm not gonna have really an issue. Kind of realized that I wasn't really talking with you guys about like what's going on the road and this and that. I've been focusing on these, like making ideas for the short clips and all of that. And right now, to be honest, the weather is pretty nice. It's warm, that's why I'm in short sleeves. And damn, I got some color over there. It's a truck driver color. This hand is a little bit tanned, and this hand is completely white, as you can tell. Oh my god, that's a truck driver color. Oh my god. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Right now, I don't know. People are saying that the rates are going down, but I'm not sure if they are. This load that I got going to Vegas, it was not that great. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but it was because I picked it up in North Carolina, and I kind of booked it ahead of time. I wasn't waiting for the day then to see like, oh, like, is it gonna be there? Is it not? I really needed to be in Vegas because I'm trying to, you know, kind of trick the system when it comes to Christmas and all of that. I want to be on the west side. Most people are going to be on Midwest East, and I want to. These roads are wild. Like, I've been going through these roads, and I would just go into like these holes on the road, and everything from my truck would just like jump ahead, like, and be thrown away from its spot. Like that, it triggers me. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just triggers me. They've been saying that the rates are going a little bit down, but I'm not sure I see it, honestly. I'm not sure I see it. We'll see what's gonna happen after January 1st. That's kind of what's gonna show us, hey, this is this and this is that. I'm still probably gonna be running the loads kind of Columbus, Cincinnati, Cleveland area, and going down. That's what I'm probably gonna do because the loads just pay. It's $3-4 a mile, and you will not get that anywhere else. I know you have to go by West Virginia. It's a lot of hills, it's tolls, it's this and that. Still, you will not get that rate anywhere else. You will not. $3-4 a mile. You will go into Florida, but what you're gonna get after Florida? $1 per mile? Nah. So yeah, I'm gonna position myself to see what's going on after January 1st. Not sure how much will I drive the last week of the year, like, you know, when it comes to the New Year's, because I'm not sure like if they're gonna have loads. I'm just gonna kind of see how the load board moves, and I'm gonna, you know, decide what's best. I wish that I can take some loads and you know, kind of trick the system. Maybe take a load going to the west side of the coast, something like that. Taking the load on Monday, going to Vegas. I celebrate New Year's, and then head out to Vegas. If I can somehow do that, that would be great. But I would need to kind of have someone beside me to kind of help me drive that distance, you know. So I don't know. I'll see. It depends how many loads are gonna be there, because most of the people are just like not working. That's what it's all about. And we'll see. I hope I'm not gonna be in minus that week, but if I am, I honestly kind of expected it. So that's pretty much what happens Christmas and New Year's. I'm kind of gonna trick the system, and I'm not gonna be in minus for Christmas. But New Year's, probably that's just gonna be a no-go, but we'll see. I hope I'm gonna have some luck, but you never know. Truckers, don't forget about this. You need bananas in your life, because fiber, you need fiber, because if you don't introduce fiber into your diet and you only eat truck stop food and all of that, you're gonna get screwed. Your gut is gonna go. Give it a couple of years. Just give it a couple of years, and you'll see what happens. You're gonna be bleeding like women do. Yeah, you don't really want that to happen. So get some nuts, get some, you know, almonds, bananas, everything that has kind of like fiber in it. You need that. You need to protect yourself, because all of us truckers, we are sitting down. You know, we don't do a lot of things. We just sit down and drive. I know it's hard. I know, like, you know, it's not an easy job. It really isn't. And it's one of the most dangerous jobs to have. But at least you can prepare yourself for the road, so you can actually, have some health after you finish driving. The point is not to be driving all your life. Maybe for some of you guys is, but I don't think it is for most of the people. You want to be free. You want to, enjoy your life a little bit. You don't have to be, sacrificing your own body and time and be away from your family, friends, people that you care about. You want to spend time with people, and this kind of gets you to be antisocial, especially if someone has a tendency to be a little bit of like an introvert. It has a tendency to throw you into that kind of behavior. Now I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm a very extrovert person. Like, I'm very talkative. I'm gonna approach you, like if I see someone interesting, I'm gonna approach them in the club or a bar or restaurant, blah, blah. I'm gonna start a conversation. I was like that since I was like 3-4 years old. It's how I am. But trucking kind of makes you don't want to socialize as much. I don't know, I've been catching myself, I like to spend time home, I don't want to do a lot of stuff, this and that. And see, it's not because I'm getting old, I'm 24. It's because this life kind of keeps you in a little box, you gotta get out there. I've catched myself when I was driving box trucks. That's the thing. You stay home, you go a little bit here and there, but it's not like really socializing. You gotta try to push yourself to kind of, make contacts, go out there, meet new people, socialize, because sooner or later you're gonna become depressed, unhappy with your life. And when you're driving, you have a lot of time to think, and sometimes too much time to think can be damaging for a certain type of people. And you gotta get yourself a little bit treats of happiness. You socialize, you do this and that. We are like humans. You gotta socialize. It's how we are designed to be. You gotta go and, meet people, talk to someone, spend time with someone. And you guys that stay out for months in the truck, I understand you're trying to make money, but I don't know. I could never. I'm just being honest, because I think you should make money to live, not live to make money. What your life comes to be if you're out, a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months at a time away from home. I mean, I understand if you're in a pinch for money, you need to make it. Hey, all of us have been there. All of us. Life just hits you hard. But realistically speaking, you staying out longer periods of time, no, that's not really good. That's not really good. It will be difficult for you guys to make any kind of relationships if you don't have them already. If you're like a younger dude, just like myself, or even younger, it's gonna be difficult to make relationships. It's gonna be difficult to make people that are actually gonna care and stay. It's kind of like a lone journey, and this is not one of the motivational things. Oh, being at the top means that you're gonna be alone. It's very lonely. Nah. This is not about that. You just gotta have some basic social life. There is one thing where you're trying to pursue your goals and trying to take on ideas and business adventures that other people don't understand, that they don't support. That's what they mean when they say, oh, it's lonely, blah. Over here, you're choosing to be alone. And then you're complaining when you're sad. Like I said, I understand when you're in a pinch, you need to get out of debt. You know, you owe someone money, this and that. But if you're just kind of floating around, choose to be home more. Choose to be home more. This is not the point. This is not the whole point. I understand it's freedom. It's freedom. It's, you know, you don't have, if you're an owner operator, kind of, you don't have a boss. You really do. You always depend on someone. But you're free. There's no one kind of seeing you constantly and trying to push you. You just drive, you see the sights, watch videos, listen to podcasts, audiobooks. Listen, that you have some type of freedom. That's why a lot of people stay in this business, because they get attached to the feeling of freedom. Because when they come back to the corporate world, it's a lot of, you know, this. So I guess what I'm trying to say is just try to have some kind of balance, because you're gonna throw yourself off of a cliff. Mentally, it's the mental issue. And also, you know, when you have a partner, you gotta be there. Who's gonna realistically stay there if you're away for like 2-3 months at a time and you come back for 4 or 5 days? Realistically, no one. No, I wouldn't. If I was staying home and someone was like away for a period of time, if we need to get us like a family out of the bad situation, okay. But like if you kind of start your relationship like that, or you guys are doing okay, nah, I don't think so. Every goal that you approach, of course, you're not gonna have perfectly balanced life. That's normal. There's no perfect balance in life. You gotta sacrifice some things to gain the other. But you just can't go too much to the right or too much to the left, because life has a way of kind of pushing you. If you stray too far for one side, it has a life of pushing you back or just destroying your life. It's kind of how it goes. I've seen that. I've experienced some of it. As far as you push it, the life will push back. That's how it usually goes. That's what I believe, at least. But let's continue on our journey and get some fuel. Finally came to the truck stop. Here we go. Getting these fuel, cheap fuel. They raised the price again to be $2.50. Only 1 cent from yesterday, so it's not a huge deal. But they've been raising prices. I don't know if it's because of Christmas and all of that, but it is what it is. $2.50. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Let's do this. It became a little bit chilly, not gonna lie. Magic gloves. I'm kind of matching, huh? That's cool. Aïe aïe aïe. Tout la joue. Let's get it. I didn't even get a light for like the reserve, you know?
We could all
that
use
is
a boost
very
this
good.
time of year.
Yeah, so pretty much I hope it will be there by like Sunday night. We should be. I'm not exactly sure when we are gonna be, but I suppose like during the night. I'm gonna try to convince him for us to drive the whole night, so we'll see what's gonna happen. Maybe so we can spend a day in Vegas or something like that, if he has energy. If he doesn't, it is what it is. We can't do nothing about it. But if he does, we're gonna have some fun. If it's chilly like this in Oklahoma, I can imagine New Mexico and Arizona over there at like Flagstaff and all of that. Ay, 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 it's gonna be cold tonight. Grab my receipt, off we go. Good morning, folks. Just woke up over here. It's finally time for me to change this. I'm gonna try to record how I changed it so you guys can kind of know. Maybe I'll like make a separate video. I'm sorry for my energy, it's kind of low. I'm gonna probably make a separate video, like a tutorial, like a short clip. How do I change this? It's time because it's kind of warm over here, so I can actually work on it, and let's get into it. I'm kind of lazy, so I'm gonna do it like this, you know? I'll just attach everything back in. Over here is the light that we need to change. Right there, you see? Boom, we just unscrew this, unattach, we're good to go. So pretty much when you unattach this, it will be separated from the thing, you can see. You just detach the thing that's giving it power. Just over here. So pretty much when you take it out, there's a little button that you press, it releases over here, and you just pull it out. It will be difficult to pull out, probably. To be honest with you guys, I had terrible luck with these two. It took me so long to remove them from these spots. That's actually wild. It took me a long time, but now we can finally put the new one, finally. Now since we plugged this in, the last thing to do is just this. We plug this inside. Boom, we lower this down. Let me see if I can do it with the camera on. No can do, but you plug this inside. Now that we plug this in, now it's just time to patch all of this up. That's about it. Now we will check if it works. Let's just give a contact to the truck, bomb, and let's put all flashers. Okay, this flasher works. This flasher does work. This needs to be changed, but I'm gonna make a separate video about that when my new headlight comes. But the most importantly, this works. Fits like a glove. Perfect. Okay, now we can go. We can just clean our hands a little bit, and I'm gonna be on my way. Okay, that took a while. My friend left me, so I'm all alone now. He wants over here to be in Albuquerque to visit some friends and this and that, and I'm going straight to Vegas. I don't have a lot. I think I have 9 hours or so. Let me see. I want to see, but I'm gonna stop a little bit before, you know, just to stop. I have a truck stop which I really like. They have amazing ice cream, and that's like an hour probably from Vegas. Yeah, 9 hours and 25 minutes, and probably like an hour before, so it's gonna be 8.5 hours, which is good. I don't have a lot to drive. I'm not gonna be spending time in Vegas because I don't have the time. I woke up very early this morning because my friend woke me up that he's gonna leave. Then I started doing this with a side marker light, which took longer than I expected because everything was just like burnt in. And now finally that's finished, I can roll, so let's go. I hate when they have bright lights just like this one. It's blinding me bad. Almost forgot to end the video. Finally came over here. I'm at my usual truck stop where I go before going to Vegas. It's like an hour away. So pretty much I arrived over here. It was a long day, to be honest. I was kind of tired to drive like the whole day. Usually when I'm not home over the weekend, I tend to get a little bit bored of like trucking and everything. But in the past, you know, couple of weeks, it has happened like 2 times when I was, not 2 weeks, a past month. It has happened for 2 weeks that I'm gone from home. So yeah, just stopped over here. Tomorrow goes the delivery, but I'm gonna do that off the camera, and I hope probably to find something good tomorrow. I really do hope so, because I'm not sure how the Christmas week is gonna go. I just saw over here so many trucks on the west side. It's actually wild. It's crazy how many trucks are over here. Everyone pretty much had the same idea as me, so everyone is over here. I'm gonna try to fight for my part of the bread, and I hope something good happens. I don't know. I'm gonna go watch some movies because it's like 9:30 p.m. I'll go watch a movie or something, or a series, and I'll see you guys in the next one.